You've never heard of My Brother Van?
I'm standing, my back's against the wall. Life got me busting, but I ain't going down. That ain't an option. And then I check the clock, it's time to lock in.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I balled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
I dedicate this one to his buddy trying to pump from the court the other day, man. I come in peace, but I'm always ready for war.
My nigga, what's up? Don't care if you tough. I ain't a killer, but don't turn me up. I stay with a gun like I'm on my fun. Be on your head like I'm lining you up. When she on the cup, get nasty as fuck. She calling me Addy, I'm keeping her up. I'm just like a plug, my thumb in the butt. This girl is a squirrel, I gave her my nut. They see how I'm blessed, they wanna be me. Look at her fit, her swag is elite. She like my little maid, her tummy ain't clean. Been in the gym like I'm an athlete. I'm up with the clan, I did this for us. I don't give a damn and ran out of bucks. My mama been praying, I put down the drugs while I'm in the club. Hype. Fortune Ave made it flip. Got some hoes in this bitch. Strike a pose, take a pic, gotta check my allergies. Cause she cold peanut butter bitch. She said my bag ain't enough. Add some O's to that shit. I'm finna swag on a butt. She don't know who I is. I live in Lincoln downtown. You should come take a trip, yeah. They turn their back when I ain't have shit, but I kept going with the rest. I'm quitting. I got big gun with a whole lot of clips. Keep shooting my shot. When things gon' win it. MJ with the same, put him out, revenge. To the L's and the lust to the stack. These wins celebrating in the club. Drinking grandpa Rick. Like I'm from New York. Scream something I did.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Just do it.
Stop fucking waiting, man. It's your time. Go back in on these niggas. Loud, yeah, I'm tryna knock the doors on that bitch. I used to turn a couple clothes into a whole lot of fits. And every fall I dust it off and then I go at it again. While you ain't done a damn thing, but talk a whole lot of shit, yeah. On camping, no gown, shit making me laugh. Making Jim Carrey, I'm rocking the mask. Calling the plays, they calling me ass. But your gym leader know where is my badge. No, we ain't fuck, we passing that gas. BCM bitch on my belt to that ass. Turn on my sweat, now they sad, my bad. Been in the lab and now I'm back.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What it do, what it do, what it do. You already know what it is. It's the Chop Up Podcast. I'm your host, Big V. Shout out to Hoffa. Shout out to Sam Toucan. Shout out to Third World Digital. Shout out to Crazy Joe, man.
What up, Hoffa?
What up, Hoffa? Yes, sir. My brother Van said what's good. That's what we got in the building.
Yes,
it's
sir.
the man with the mask, my brother Van. You heard of my brother Van?
You never heard of my brother, man?
That be my tag. That's how you know I'm on the beat.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Who is that on the tag, man?
That's that's a homegirl from back in the day, man. She's like a sister, but I just wanted her to say, because she's like this white chick, but she had a little bit of a country twang in her sound.
Yeah.
And I was like, you sound like the Gulf Coast a little bit, like a classier Gulf Coast chick.
Right.
And I was just like, I think this will be so good. So I just was like, let me hear how it sound. And I was like, yo, this is it.
You ran with it.
Yeah. And now it's so crazy because, like, that tag, you would be surprised how many people have remembered me, have, like, when I come in a room, we link up again. Mm-hmm. You never heard of my brother? They say that shit just like that, bro. It's like, it's like an inside joke to now.
Yeah. So, man, we played 2 songs off of the new EP.
Yes, sir.
Episode 5, the next level. We played Big Mood, and then we played Next Level Freestyle. Talk about, you said you had a crazy story about the Big Mood intro song, man. You got to tell us about that.
Yeah, and it ain't even a long story, but it's crazy because sometimes you make music, everybody make music, they like really get hype on their shit. But the way you can know if you got something is like how other people react to it.
Right.
And when I dropped that song, which I released Big Mood a month ago, it was kind of like a single off of this to kind of get people kind of like, oh, there's some new shit coming. Okay, get people hyped, like, Van on some fucking, I'm liking this direction. It sound hard. Like, so I was like, I know this is going to be a good little precursor to the project. And when I was getting closer to dropping the actual project, I had dropped some content and around Big Mood. And this artist, and I ain't gonna say his name or where you from, but he was like, he DM'd me. He don't talk to me at all. I don't know if we've ever talked in DMs before, but he DM'd me and goes, bruh, I'm literally like about to drop my album or this project I'm doing, and I want your song on it.
Damn.
And I was like, bro, what? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm just like, I got to ask follow-up questions. Like, you want my song? So you want to do a remix?
Yeah.
He's like, nah, like.
I want that.
I just want to. So
I go, shit.
Bruh. So I'm not really looking to do that right now, but if you want, I can make you a similar. It's all good, man. But I like he said there was a song where he talks about being locked in, and he was like, maybe it was the concept of the project, or maybe it was just one of the songs, but he was like, man, that song fits perfectly.
Yeah.
But when he asked me to put my song on his project, I told my boy, I was like, bro, part of me was like, if I say yes, how many people can say that their song was so hard someone else put it on their project? Like, I was just like that statement alone, I was tempted to do it.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he really said that shit, man.
I ain't gonna lie, like,
I was honored. I was super honored, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If it's if it's Kanye or somebody like that, I might be like,
yeah,
all right, man, go ahead, take
exactly.
that shit,
you know, like, it's not even like a super crazy idea, because we've probably, you can go back in all the albums you heard, you done heard someone on the album where you're like, I don't know, like, it's not the artist, he's not on the song at all. Like, I think, like, I don't know if Kanye was on it, but the designer's on the Panda song.
Oh, the Panda, yeah.
That was like a whole song, like a whole thing, and then it just showed up on the Pablo album. You know what I'm saying? I was confused. I was like, is Kanye just hopping on it because he thinks it's hot? Because I'm like,
Kanye called him and had this same conversation. Dude was in your DM.
yeah.
Kanye said, hey,
yeah.
Pablo dropping. I want Panda on this
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? It was just like, so I was kind of like, man, that's kind of cool that someone values your shit like that. And this is a cat who never really said anything about my music before. So I was just like, man, I must got something good going on now.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all boy tapped in. He said, super creative artist. Shout out to my brother Van.
Hey, man, someone mentioned him to me because we all used to like do stuff together back in the day. So I was talking about working with some video people out here, and he was like, man, you should hit up your boy. And I was like, I don't even see him no more. I don't even know if he's doing stuff. Like, so I was like, just to hear that, I was like, man,
Yeah.
Still tapped in, man. I
Always.
got to link up with him one of these days because it's been years.
Oh man, you gotta definitely tap into him, man.
I didn't even know.
Shout
if he
out
was
to
still
your
out here.
boy.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
His spot back in the city too. You gotta reach out to him.
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
he back in the city.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, he used to be all around.
I know, man. We saw the hustle and we was hustling too. So that's what, man, he shot when I was back with my boys back in the day before COVID. I was doing music with. He shot at least one of our videos. Shot our last video we did, man. I feel like that was like one of the last times I saw him.
Hell yeah.
But
So
hell yeah.
so talk about the creativity for this EP. Like, you know, what made you do it? It's at 9 minutes. We was joking about that.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about like your creative process behind it. Like, what was you thinking? What was your goals going into this project?
So this is like a more of a statement project. It's really just to showcase that my artistry is going to take a next level to everybody who's tapped into it or the people who are just now tapping into it. It's like you're going to see the quality of the production visually and sonically elevate, and I'm going to be working with maybe some more talented artists and collaborators, videographers, all these things. Like, you know, it's me going from I'm about to like just kick everything up a notch. So that's where the next level is, you know, kind of just like a video game, you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone hitting them next levels, everything gets bigger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I've got enough powers to hit the next level, and then I've been tapping into the right people to do it. So from the production to like the content that's going with it, it's like, yeah, we're still going up. So it's just kind of like a statement for that.
Yeah, no doubt. So who was some of your influences in music before you got into it?
Man, I'm a Gulf Coast kid, so I won't even cap like I was like into some crazy shit. You know, I probably Ye and Wayne and then Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
Those three were probably the biggest ones, but I would maybe even sneak in some Gucci.
Yeah.
And this is just all like the rap stuff. Like I've always liked people who were like pioneers. So like a Prince and a Mike and anyone who was kind of like doing some new shit. I kind of was like, I admired it.
Mm-hmm.
But those three artists, particularly Cudi, Ye, and Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like those three, I feel like they were really pioneers during when I was really like tapping into music. Like they were doing different stuff.
Yeah.
It was like I was very interested in like, you know, from the styles they wore, from the things they did with their voice, and the things they did with production. Like they were just like trying and stepping out the box, and I was like, man, if I get into music, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk about shit that most people don't talk about. I'm gonna wear shit that people be like, why the fuck you wearing that?
Right.
I'm gonna rap on and sing on beats that people are like, you doing that beat? Like,
Right.
So, but yeah, because I feel like they were free. And that was like a thing for me personally. I feel like I was like always imprisoned, whether it's being black or being from the Gulf Coast and living on the beach community. It's like everybody has like this whole like, you got to operate in this box. But I was like, man, I'm trying to like, I don't fit that box. So I was like, I'm trying to like be free. Like I just wanted to be outside these boxes. And I feel like that's why those artists probably like spoke to me like that.
Damn. That was a good ass answer.
Appreciate it, man.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. That was a good answer, and like it's just refreshing to see somebody who's like happy being different. You know what I'm saying? Like you comfortable with yourself.
I couldn't avoid it, to be honest, man. Like at some point, you just accept it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I remember I moved down here. I was a military brat,
Right.
So I was like I stood out in a lot of ways when I first came to the city, my hometown, and it just gives you so much attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then you be good at sports, that gives you attention. Like people always had eyes on me, people always commented on me, people were always around and all that shit. So it's just like, you know, when people make comments like, man, you talk like this or you're into this, like
Right.
it's like they go, this
Why
you're
wouldn't
so
I be?
foreign to them. And then you go, bro, I'm just gonna like be a person who helps open up everyone's minds to this. Like even in my family, in my immediate family, I'm the black sheep. So it's just like, so now that's why I'm so comfortable with it. It's all I know. Like I get surprised when people treat me like normally. I'd be like, damn, okay, okay, this is all cool. Me wearing a mask, pulling up, doing some different shit. Y'all, everyone's cool. Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah. Look. Post COVID, everybody's comfortable with the mask.
Yeah, man. Yo, the mask shit. I literally smile every time I come out in public with it because there was a time I was like, man, like I was in Austin, like I was telling you earlier. Same thing. The first times I was wearing it, I was like, man, these Texans are gonna be like, feel so uncomfortable. They're gonna like approach me, and they were so cool about it. They commented, they showed me love, like they didn't even care. And then when I was like, man, it ain't gonna be like that when I come home. It's Pensacola, and they've been cool with it too, bro. I done shot content in this shit like in the broad day, bro. And people been hella cool about it, giving me compliments and shit. So
I ain't gonna lie, it's just like the YNs out here. I'm like, bro, if you can wear a hoodie or you can wear a mask, you can wear a shiesty, you can wear anything in this heat and survive, salute to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm over here about to die. I ain't got on nothing but
I get that all the time, bro. They be like, how you wearing all that shit? And I think it is a little like Florida superpower. Some of us just tapped into, man, when we just like, it's mental.
Yeah.
We just go like, I don't know, it feels comfortable. I always like heat though.
Right.
And like, since a jit, I was playing outside. Everybody be like, and I'd be like, I'm straight, and I think that's a part of it too. Like, I just feel really comfortable being warm, so it don't bother me as much as like maybe someone else does.
Yeah, it's
kind of like more of a comfort thing now.
Yeah. So you have you ever been in like you said you was a military brat, so you've been in one of the cold cities where it's a real winter?
Yeah, we lived in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh shit.
Before here. Yeah, my folks are from Cleveland, so like we was real young, but yeah, we used to have the big coats and the snows and all that stuff, bro. Like yeah, we was in it. We was in it for like 4 or 5 years for sure.
Was you here when it finally snowed?
Oh yeah.
Pensacola?
Oh yeah, man.
I know you was out there making snow angels and everything.
Man, I ain't made no snow angels, but I made some content. Some of my favorite content, bro. I did a little stroll in the snow. And I was at work, too, and I just boom, boom. I was like, man, I'm taking a little break right now, getting this shit. And I got the snow falling in slow motion, bro. That shit looks so cold, too. Yeah. Because people be like, how you, like, to get that kind of shot in Florida is just rare, bro. So I was glad I got it.
Hell yeah. Man, you should tap into Facebook more. HJ said, the van boat is a wild, awesome ride. Can't keep us in the box.
Man, that's what's up, yo. That's what's up.
You gotta tap in with your fans, man.
Yeah, I do, man.
That was a dope comment.
That's what's up, dog.
That was really dope. But yeah, man. So, before this episode 5 dropped, what project did you have before this?
So I had all the episodes, they are in order. So I did have episode 4, but I've been doing singles in between episode 4 and episode 5.
Oh, got you.
So there were some singles that were dropped and stuff like that. But yeah, I have like a little bit of a unique way I'm distributing music. So like, I use DistroKid to go on all the platforms, but I'm actually trying to get people to like tap into me directly through like my website.
Okay.
And then I've used a site called Even Biz, which is kind of getting some momentum. Like Lil Russell and them are starting to use it where it's like fans can just pay what they want, but it goes to the artist directly. Gotcha. It's a way to combat like the compensation you get for streams, which is like nothing. But like, you got some fans who will pay $5, $10, maybe $100 for your shit, So it's like I release on there first. Exclusively, and some of the stuff you eventually you're gonna get music you can't get anywhere else on the website, and then after a while, because I'm still trying to build the fan base, I put it on all the platforms just because of the reach it has. Yeah. So that's
what was the name of that again?
Even Biz.
Okay.
Even Biz. Yeah.
That sound black on like.
It probably is, bro. It probably is. I would not be surprised, man. But yeah, it allows me I ain't getting no big numbers. I'm not a capper. Like I'm very transparent with my fans, with the people, because a lot of people kind of like, make this perception like they're bigger than they are because they feel like it validates them.
Talk your shit.
But I've made more money through the Even Biz than I have through my streams.
Gotcha.
And I've done it shorter, and I've had less sales or less listens, but
more money.
It's more money. You know what I'm saying? When
That's a no-brainer.
so
the mathing though.
Yes, for sure. So anyone who's trying to tap in and want to support, MyBrothaVan.com is my website. There's a link to Even Biz, and you can even make donations to your boy, bro. Because I'm trying to do some shit. I'm building platforms for everybody. Like, if anyone knows me, you know, like I put on other people as much as I can, as well as do my own shit. So it's just like we all gonna eat. So any support is welcome for sure.
That's what's up. So who was talk to me about like your first ever studio experience?
First studio appearance, I remember it was actually in Pensacola. I almost remember it's something Factory.
Oh, is it the Pensacola?
I think it might be Pensacola Factory.
Pensacola Music Factory or Hit Factory?
Hit Factory. I think it was like Hit Factory.
Yeah. Was it off of W?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was about to say
exactly
that
what
too.
you're talking about.
Yeah. So my boy DJ Spawn, shout out DJ Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
He I'm trying to think of how we got tapped in, but when I did my third project, because I was doing all my stuff in house,
right?
And then the third project I did, I was like, I'm gonna go to a studio. Because I think he had encouraged me to kind of like doing that. Because you're like, when you do your own shit for 2 projects, you're kind of like, man, are these people going to get the sound that I want? Now my ears are like tuned in to like my whole process, my whole presets and all this shit. So he was like, come out here, man, I can get you right. And we did a couple songs in that studio, and he engineered that. And one of the songs turned out great. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called Hell's Heaven. My boy T1000 made the beat back when he was going by Cheeky. But yeah, it's got a good story. We recorded that there. I think we recorded my song 5 Star, which is another one on that project, which is a fan favorite. Both of those, I think we did those there. But yeah, there's some pictures of it too. I was like, I don't even know. I look like a hot mess in there. I was like shirtless. I think I got off at work at the car wash and shit, bro. Like, I was just like, you're like, damn, Van, you in the trenches, bro?
What you got going on, man?
look like a struggle rapper right now, bro. Shit. But yeah, that was my first studio experience.
Yeah. So have you performed in some places?
Yes, definitely.
What was the dopest spot you performed at?
There's 2 that popped in my head, so now I gotta see which one was dopest. I'm not gonna lie, like I think just because it was in this major city and I was new, the moment I played in Austin. There's this place called the Flamingo Cantina, which was like one of these venues that I think it was like primarily like it might have popped in like the 80s and 90s, and now it was like it's kind of got a reggae vibe, but the owner used to be open to hip hop and shit.
Right.
So they would do some guys would throw hip hop shows there. So when I first moved to the city, that was the first venue I started, breaking in with, and they did this open mic, and I showed up not early enough, even though I was early,
right,
to get good stage time. So then I talked to the DJ and the guy throwing the event. He was like, man, I got this whole March Madness thing we're doing where it's like a tournament and the winner gets to be on some South by Southwest stage time type shit. Mm-hmm. So I signed up for that, and I fucking did my song. I was dumb, bro, and it went crazy because the crowd didn't know who I was. It was my first time really coming to the masked up shit, bro. I had like, the swag was crazy. It was on some cyberpunk shit. So everybody was like, who the fuck is this dude? And then you do that song and people start jumping and shit, and it was like the energy went up.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing was I lost my matchup, and I think it was only because the judges were older.
They was like, what the hell is this new shit he got going on?
Because they literally said this, bro. They made this comment, and it was 3 judges. The first 2 were older, and they go, I thought both of y'all were good, but I had to think, which one would I play?
Oh, God.
And I was like, yeah, of course, man. Like,
how did you do that versus the crowd versus like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly, bro.
The crowd reaction.
Not going to lie.
The crowd reaction will automatically veto how I feel.
If you could have told me I was gonna lose that match, I'd be like, hell no, bro. You see, like that dude didn't move the crowd like I moved the crowd.
Right.
Like he had a cool set, but it was just like more like the energy was just lower. It was more like an intimate thing. You know, he was spitting shit. It was almost like a little bit of some J. Cole type shit, and it was good.
Yeah.
But for like a South by Southwest opportunity, bro, like when you want people to be like, damn, what the fuck was that?
Right.
Which is why people used to go to that shit. Like I feel like what I did was what they wanted to see. And then after that, when I lost, a lot of people came to me and was like, bro, you should have won. And I met some cool partners that night, too, that I wound up tapping into. But, yeah, that was, like, probably my favorite memory because I was, like, it looked really cool. You had people from the top looking down. Everything was, like, the vibe was cool. But, I had a show. My other thing I was going to say was Chizuko before it was Betty's on Belmont.
I miss Chizuko, man.
And I think it was the first show we did there. There's some pictures of that. Man, it was thick. It was crazy, and the energy was crazy because we was like new kids on the block, and we had a good amount of people come to support, and the locals were there, and we were just going crazy, man. So that was a very memorable one because I was like, I look back at that picture sometimes and go, man, bro, we didn't know how special this moment was.
I miss them for real. They had good food too. And it was vegan.
They doing their thing now. They're getting it back up. So, like.
Are they?
Yeah. They
downtown still?
Yeah, same spot. Betty's on Belmont's what it's called now. Same owner. Everything's pretty much the same, man. And they got a little extra room, too, to be honest. So, like, they got a room that people perform in. And you can do, like, a lot of different things. You can do some karaoke. You can do little drag runways. You can do little. It's
the same owners. I ain't know that.
Miss Daisy. Shout out Daisy, yo.
All right.
Yeah, tap into us one of these days, man. Food's still slapping, too.
Man, whoever HJ is got me cracking up, man. Let me tell you. Let me read these comments.
Hell yeah.
Van hasn't been on Facebook, and that's why he missed out on the cool stuff y'all boy was putting out. Younger folks aren't on the book much. Much love. We're eating it like some ramen. And then they go, my grandma listens to Van. My kids wear his merch. Chizuko had the best boiled peanuts at shows.
Yeah. Damn, my boy tapped in for real.
For real.
That's some local right there, yo. Hell yeah. Hey, appreciate you supporting.
Yeah, nah, no doubt. So, man, like, have you met any artists that's, like, similar to your style in the city?
I really don't. I really haven't, to be honest. There's some guys, like, I do a lot of different stuff. So there's guys who I could do certain things with, but, like, having, like, a versatility. Like, a lot of people say that shit, but, like, until you, like, do it and do it at a certain level, it's like, everyone just says that shit. Like, I'm not, I'm not like, oh, yeah, we can do music together. Like, no, I want to hear what you've done. And when I hear people's stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll do this type of record with you, but the versatility that like I'm bringing to the table, because like I'm doing like a little pop and alt shit and some of this little grunge. You know, there's a lot of different vibes. It just depends on the song, but I don't think people are, at least around here, or I haven't ran into them yet, are going to be that vulnerable and commit. Like a lot of people in the city are just like, this is my identity. It's just one thing, and this is what I do. But like, I'm my box is just a lot bigger. So
yeah,
but I definitely have people who I respect who do things very well. It's no shade to them, but it is one of the difficult things to find. Like, you know, when I think about doing shows, I'm just like, I don't know guys where I'm like, we need to do a show together. We're like perfect fits. Our fans are perfect fits.
Right.
It's hard to get that right now.
Yeah. I got some off camera. I'll talk to you about a few of them. See if you heard of them that I think
I'm trying to tap in.
Fit real good. So we'll talk about that.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's talk about some sports real quick, bro.
Let's get it.
You said you came up. You was a hooper.
Yeah. So,
but you played football too, right?
Yep.
All right. And so as far as hoops, let me guess. Small forward.
Like the position I played?
Yeah.
Ooh, you giving me some. You made me feel good, bro. I didn't meet the height requirement to play small forward, even in high school basketball. I think I did guard the small forward, but we had a super small team in high school, bro. Yeah. So I was, but no, I'm really a point guard. You know what I'm saying? So, but because I've never been on teams with height, I've played a lot of like forward stuff, like probably small forward stuff. But you know, which is cool, you know. It turned me into like I'll bang with big dudes all day because I'm just used to it. I'll rebound, I'll do all the dirty work shit. You know,
That's why I kind of said small forward. I was like, you look physical, bro.
Yeah. No, I bang.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy, but I bang with everybody, bro. If
Yeah.
you think we not gonna bang, you gonna be surprised. Like I ain't no cake on no posts, no nothing, man. Like it's gonna be war every time, bro. So, but yeah, no, point guard for sure. You know, I do like to distribute. Like I've always been like got good offensive skills, but I really like to just like I'm like a team player guy. I don't like be shooting a lot of shots and all that shit, which is like one of my strengths and weaknesses. Like a lot of people be like want me to put up buckets, like like the new guards. Because when I was growing up, guards were like the distributors, generals. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't supposed to be bucket getters.
Right.
We make sure everybody else eat. So that's the mentality I've always had. But like now when I hoop, people be like, man, they just like they expect you to be like Dame and stuff. So you be like, man,
You still be hooping?
oh yeah. And the crazy thing was like I just recently canceled my membership at the Y. That's what I was hooping at with all like some the jits and like some guys who are still just in good shape and getting some good runs in. But yeah, I've been putting some work. I got a little rep in there. They call me.
What they call you?
They
man?
call me Ty Dollar Sign.
How did you get that nickname on the court, bro?
Just because my look, bro. So they see me without the mask. So the dreads, the rings, the shades, the forehead, all the shit, bro. They go like, yeah, anybody ever tell you look like Ty Dollar? So it just took one dude to do that, and then he just started calling me that, and like everybody would call me Ty Dollar. Ty Dollar Sign.
Man,
I got that a lot when I was coming out here to party and shit. There was, you know, I'm sure you got like a black celebrity that someone would be like, you look like.
Man, I lost weight now, but they used to call me the big defensive lineman from Detroit, Dominic Sue.
Oh, Dominic and Sue.
Yeah, Dominic and Sue.
Oh, snap, bro. So we all got
and
one
he had
name,
this
bro.
one commercial where he was just like staring like that. They had the beard, and everybody was on my ass like, Sue.
I feel like every black man got that story, bro. We got a celebrity that everyone says that we look like, and it's like a thing. It's like an inside joke. So, but yeah, I hoop to this day. I haven't hooped. I hooped last week, but it's been a couple months since I've been hooping regularly.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My old, bro. Like I should like go to a YMCA or something like that if I want to hoop, because that playing on the asphalt. Shit,
Oh yeah.
it's over with for me, bro.
Yeah, man.
I can't do that.
Come to the mall. You know what's crazy? I'm a regular ass dude for real. So I like have a second job. I start Lyft driving to help fund the music.
For sure.
One of the guys I picked up asked me if I hoop, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I hoop." And he said like they hoop at this church on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm about to start hooping over there.
Is
So
it the Olive Road?
yeah.
Olive Road. I've been hearing people talking about that.
Yeah.
I do want to definitely be inside if I'm a hoop.
Yeah. So
The asphalt is pretty much done with me.
I'm finna check that out Wednesday, man. See what that's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love hoop, man. It's like, you know, like I told you earlier, I'm an athlete turned artist. So like hoop was like the first love, you know, that's the thing the pops gave. We used to do all that shit after school, do drills, watch games, study stuff. Like I was deep. We were like students of that shit. So I'm always gonna find a court. Even when I was in Austin, whatever city I am, I'm gonna play pickup basketball in that city for sure, bro. And I love it because it's like, it's one of those places, just like music, where you get different people from different walks of life, different age groups coming together. You make friends, you talk. You know what I'm saying? I done linked up a lot of people. I'll see them in the club just from hooping and be like, hey, what's up, bro? You dab out? You got like, you know, hoops a cool thing to kind of like, especially when you get older.
It all starts from who got next?
Oh,
who
man.
got downs?
Bro, and if you have a good game in front of the neighborhood guys, man, then it goes a long way, bro. It goes a long way. So, yeah, I still hoop. I play a little pickup soccer a lot recently just because it makes me run a lot more.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to just
You nice with the dribbling in soccer?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got one good foot. So, like, in hooping, I'm pretty good with both hands.
Right.
Soccer,
1 foot.
just my one foot is not. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You get me on that left, it's going real spooky, man. It's scary, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun though, man.
So in football, you said you was wide receiver?
Yeah. I was a wide receiver, and had a.
You was in the slot.
Nah, man. The crazy thing is, like, the school I was at, which was in Navarre, bro,
You was considered tall.
we had nobody to do outside like the long passes. So I would say I was like a Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Which
got
is rare to
Yeah.
have the smaller
Santana
guy.
Moss.
You know, Steve Smith.
Yeah.
You know, it's rare for your small guys to be on the outside, but if they got speed and they can get open, it's like that play action stuff was like my money in early football years. So I was doing a lot of that, catching bombs. My quarterback had an arm, and then my senior year we lost that quarterback. And we had a guy who couldn't throw far. So then I started moving around a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should be a slot receiver for sure, but just out of necessity, I was outside mostly.
Yeah. And you said you played at the college level?
Yeah, South Alabama, boy.
Okay.
South in your mouth. Go
Man.
Jags.
Where are they located?
Mobile.
They in Mobile. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Man.
there was a newer program, and I was actually playing in Birmingham out of high school, and then the head coach took the job at South because he's like a local from there. He's like a local legend.
Oh, okay.
And then he took that head coaching job because they were just starting a program. And then me and a couple guys were like, man, we ain't feeling the new head coach, so we're going to follow that. You know, I'm an ambitious guy, so I was like, I always wanted to test my shit on the D1 level anyway.
Yeah.
And I was playing like D3 before, so I was just like, nah, I'm going to go for it. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go for it.
Right.
And it wouldn't work out. You know, I had like eligibility issues, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people who in that space, like, so I didn't really get to showcase my talents. And by the time I got eligible, you know what I'm saying, they had already been like really invested to their guys. So it was really even harder for me to kind of like work my way in, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, it was a good experience. I learned a lot. It definitely was. It instilled a lot of good things in me going through that.
Okay. All right. So after college, or actually when you were in college, what did you major in?
I was going to be a teacher.
What?
Yeah.
What you was gonna teach, man?
I was going to teach either math or social studies, social sciences,
Okay.
and then coach.
Then was there strong points when you were in school too?
I didn't really have weak points, and I like math. I feel like I value the subject a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? History was like the social science, it was like easier. A lot of your coaches used to do the history classes and shit. You know, it's like you just gotta tell the stories. But like math to me was just like, I thought that was so useful to everybody that it's like if I could enjoy it because I'm like, I know someone's gonna be like, man, I remember when you taught me this stuff, percentages and how to do this and that. I was like, I saw a way I could really utilize my creativity in that subject and make it entertaining.
Yeah.
So, but
one thing I never thought about when I was a kid was that how math would actually evolve. Like I never thought that it would happen. Like I thought it was like, it's one way to do this, and this is how you're gonna do it.
Man.
And then here I go trying to help my 11-year-old with some math shit, and she looking at me like, we ain't learning like that. This how we doing
I
it.
know, man. Sometimes that new stuff is good. Sometimes they kind of just like trying to reinvent the wheel. But yeah, like, you know, a lot of people are fixated on money and business. So it's like, that's all math.
Right.
So like, that was my way. Like I remember my ex, she had a son, and I was like, when I taught him math, because like when you're a teacher mentality and you got a little one in your home, you're going to like be a second teacher.
Right.
And I was trying to get him on math early, and I just started talking money to him. So we just started counting money. And he all of a sudden, he was like, oh, okay, how much money I got? How much money I lose? Like, just doing that shit, it got him going. He started caring. So I was like, man, we didn't really use money in the way I feel like we could have to learn math. If we would have put, like, more emphasis on, like, you know, the money you got, this is all math.
Right.
The bank account, your job, taxes, all that shit. It's just math, and just taught math with that, and then going into the crazy shit like the pre-cal and algebra and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would have been like my way of doing it. But yeah, and then I was going to coach, you know what I'm saying? And I was probably going to like bartend in the summers and shit. So I was like, this is like my safety net. Yeah. But then, I don't know, man, they don't really make enough money. And then a lot of things started happening in the space where they kind of get like their hands tied on what they can do and all that shit.
Right.
And I was like, man, they always going to need teachers. I was substitute teaching for like 2 years in the area. And I was like, man, they going to always need teachers. While I got my energy in my youth, I'm going to hustle on some like big dream shit.
Right.
And then if it don't work, or if it do work, I still can go back and teach and coach. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never gonna turn down, especially like male teachers, bro. You like a unicorn, bro. They beg you to go to these schools and teach, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super neat. Anybody trying to be a teacher, any men out there, man, please do it, man. These schools need more masculine energy in it.
No, that's a fact.
For sure.
Yeah. So down here, because I'm going to see if it's different, because I was raised in North Carolina. So do you have to, well, as far as coaching, I meant, not the teaching, but do you have to teach in order to coach?
That's what I was told. I don't know if the rules has changed, but I think when I was coming up, yeah.
Okay.
I think you definitely had to.
Yeah, you definitely do in North Carolina, but I wasn't sure here.
Who knows, man? They probably done got some loopholes now. Florida is crazy with the sports, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much big business and money in Florida high school sports now. They probably be like, well, all you got to do is do some community service that you don't really got to do. You just got to get someone to sign it. You just got to live in the county, and then boom, we got you.
Yeah. So, man, if you was coaching, would you be coaching football or basketball?
I'd probably coach a lot of sports.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, like I would even coach soccer.
They need some soccer coaches out there at the field out in Ashton Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I just got an email. It said desperately need coaches.
And because like my strong suit obviously is going to be basketball and football, but like I feel like the sport of soccer, I love how universal it is. I love that like when I
it's
play
the world.
It's literally like the amount of ethnic groups I play soccer with is like you don't get that as much in the other sports.
Right.
Like you got Middle Eastern kids and African kids who really didn't really play football and all this stuff, but they all play soccer, bro. And we all get in the field together, and it's just like you hear different languages, but it was like, but I also feel like there's mentalities because I'm an outsider to the sport that might be beneficial, like my physicality and like, being a football player, bro. Sometimes those skills can transition to the other sports pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially about being physical. Soccer players notoriously like flop. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, look at these soft soccer players flopping all the time. First of all, some of that shit really be hurting, bro. I got kicked in my shin like 3 weeks ago. Took some skin off, bro. I was like, damn, bro, when you have to do charge up the power kick and you charge up your power kick, hey, man, that's some real contact. That ain't fake. That ain't fake. But, just like being physical, especially down here, a lot of in like the suburbs, so that's where I was like playing sports. Like they don't really like bang like they do in some of the city schools. So I was like, man, y'all need to, if y'all get this in y'all bag, man, y'all be even better for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll be open to that. Who knows? Maybe I'll even do some other sports too. I play a little beach volleyball.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I might, but yeah, we'll see what happens. You might see my brother Van coaching one day.
Who coaching? My brother Van.
My brother Van. Yo, you got a brother named Van? That's gonna be the follow-up.
Man, tell me about your experience with Bam. We were talking about him off.
Yeah, man. And
R.I.P. to him too. He's definitely a legend in the city.
He had a great heart, man. We met at some mixers a long time ago with like DJ Hale, and he was like shooting with her, and that's how we got connected. Then we had some mutual friends, and we just clicked. And then when I got my situation where during COVID, where me and my ex split, and then like where I was renting from, they didn't extend the lease to me for the next year.
Right.
I was in a pickle, and I actually hit him up to like, hey man, you mind if I live with you? And he had a situation happen with his old roommate, with them passing, so he wasn't really comfortable with having other people like in the space yet. And then he turned me down. So then I went lived with another coworker, and then that shit got spooky. So I hit him up again, and he let me stay there. So just that memory of like him helping me out when I was in a real big need was like, it meant the world to me because it gave me a little bit of stability and foundation so I can just figure out how I was going to like pivot. And I was living with him before I moved to Austin. So I remember the first day I moved in, I tried to wash my clothes, and I put too much in, bro, and then shit started shaking, Yeah. And he came out the room like, bro, and we thought we broke it. And I was like, man, this dude helped me out. I just broke his washer on day one, bro. I felt so bad, but we got it to work. And the crazy in that we were literally only like 4 or 5 months, but you know what I'm saying, we shared some laughs, and our schedules were so different. He used to work nights, and I used to work days, so we didn't really see each other a whole lot, but definitely had some memories in there. I did a couple songs with him, you know what I'm saying. I'll see if I can make him come to life, but we had a couple things that we worked on, and then you know, I actually worked on some other stuff with people in that house. So like my boy Jody Joe, Crimro, a couple people, we did like real dope work in that house.
Yeah.
And
You got some shit with Crim?
not yet. And I just saw him in Mobile too, but he needed a feature recorded.
Oh, okay.
So he knew I had the equipment, so he pulled up and I helped him. And he always, every time I see him, he's like, bro, you helped me out in the pickle, bro. You helped me get that bread for the feature, because I was in a bind, bro. And I was like, man, it was nothing to me. I was just like, yeah, man, why not?
Right.
I'm gonna help out my community and shit. But it meant a lot. It meant a lot to him. So shout out Crimro, because he, to this day, he showed me a lot of love just for that one moment we had.
Yeah.
We should do a song together though.
Nah, for sure. For sure. So you on the production side as well?
Yeah. Like I was saying before we started recording, I fucking bought the home studio from the jump, because I don't come from money. Like, all the money I had went to my bills, bruh. So, like, when I started learning how much money you needed to go to a studio and record,
Yeah.
I was like, ain't no way I can afford this regularly. And then I found out, luckily, I live in a day and age where it's like you can spend $300 and get all the equipment you needed. So I did that.
Right.
And then I just started thugging it out ever since then. And then shit just is like, you know, learning curves, changing DAWs, you know, figuring shit out, all that stuff. I just kind of like slowly just built to this level. So like, there's people who remember that first music and go like, bruh, you've got, like my homie came to the crib 2 weeks ago. Shout out my boy Brent. And he's heard the Big Mood song. Mm-hmm. He was like, damn, bro, your production's got a lot.
Yeah.
Like, because he remembers the one production sounded before. So I was just like, that's another thing. Like, you know, it's a journey with this shit, man. It's just a journey. And like, I'm an example of like, if you stick with this shit, you can get, eventually you'll get better if you do shit long enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People just, it's like even any kind of business, the key is just to stay open.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going, you know?
Hey, you said a lot.
Yeah, man. That's what, like, I used to be in some investor circles when I took my hiatus from music, and that was what they were like, man. Like, you just got businesses. Rule number one is to stay in business. It's like,
yeah.
So to stay open. And then eventually, if you're doing your other stuff, you know, the customers will come, the money will come.
Yeah. Let me go to the comments real quick. Shout out to Enrique Crumbs. Consistency and practice makes greatness. He said Pensacola in the house.
Yeah. That's big facts, man. Shout out Enrique.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man.
Man, Enrique, I used to know a wild Enrique, bro.
Yeah,
When I was playing ball in Mobile, bro.
Was you playing football?
Yeah.
That's probably him.
For real?
He played football still.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might have. I'll be surprised if it's not Enrique. I'll be surprised. I think he is coaching somewhere though now, but he was, man. Shout out both y'all.
Nah, for real.
Enrique is good dudes.
Yes, sir. So, what I was trying to tie that back into BAM. As far as production goes, like, was it some stuff that he taught you on that, or?
He was really good at. You know, I was never good at certain things. Like, there's like niches of skill sets in production. So he was like better at sampling than me. And I've never been really confident in my sampling. You know, I'll hit some home runs every now and then, but it's not super consistent. But I always wanted to. Like I said, Kanye was like a big inspiration to me. So I was like, man.
Yeah.
But he was definitely bigger on that. And then he had a lot more tools, and his studio was a lot more built up than mine. Mm-hmm. I had like just literally the basic, like the stuff where people would be like, all you need is this.
Right.
That's what I had.
All I need. That's all I need.
He had a real situation going on. So his stuff always sounded like a higher level than me. But like I said, I wish, and that's one of the unfortunate things, like we really didn't have a lot of time to work together because our day jobs were just different, bro. Like he would be sleeping when I was working, and I'd be sleeping when he was working. So we barely got to get in the studio together.
Yeah, that sucks.
He actually, the crazy thing, last time I saw him, I took a hiatus from music, and then when I came back, I wanted to make like a video of like why I came back, and it was because there are people who were like in the city were like, man, you should come back, man, we missed it.
Right.
And he helped me shoot that video, so he came to my backyard and we shot that, and that was like the last time I heard him. But it was so crazy because we had like some real talks in that moment, and I was like, oh, I could tell like his health was like it had worsened since the last time I saw him. So I was like, damn, bro. And he was trying to figure some shit out, and I was trying to help him out. And I was reaching out to my mom, like, man, we got to help out this dude, man. He helped me out. We got to help him out.
Right.
And then, like, a couple months later, bro. So it was like, I thought about that all the time. I was like, man, I just didn't have enough time to, like, reciprocate the love as the way I wanted to. So it was kind of, it's like a heavy thing when I think about him, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have, like, a long relationship like everyone else in the city, but it's definitely meaningful, you know, the times we did have. And then I did a show at the Handlebar this year, and my boy Dusty, who knew Bam too, he gave me this award. Yeah. Shout out Dusty.
Panhandle Pirates.
For sure. They turned up Mobile, Cedar Street Saturday night.
Man, I saw the pictures from that, man.
Yeah. That was
Trav.
Yeah.
Cram, all of them, yeah.
Good time, man. It was a good performance by them. But he gave me this award, and it was like a award in honor of Bam at the Handlebar show we did, and I was like, damn, bro. So now I look at that award every time I'm in my studio.
Damn.
So he's like still there.
Damn,
Sure.
So me and you got a kind of similar story. So the Panhandle Pirates, Cram Road, and all of them, they were performing at the Handlebar. I think this was like last year or maybe the year before. But I saw Bam there, man. I hadn't saw Bam in a while. Damn. And I had seen that he had lost a lot of weight and everything. And he came up to me, we dapped each other up, and I was like, bro, I got to get you on the show. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, we can do that. Let's just link up. And then that was one of the things, like you said, like, I never got to interview Bam, and I really wanted to.
Damn, yeah, man.
Because he was like, because I didn't even know about his production first. When I first started seeing him, he was shooting videos. Yeah, and he was shooting this one artist named Chill Type Ray. That was his name. And I was like, dang, who's the dude shooting his videos? It's Bam. Then I started seeing him shooting other artists. I'm like, damn, I like how Bam shoot.
Yeah,
you know
man. It's
different.
It was, and it was good too, man. He shot. I did a commercial for my merch because I was literally like, I need to find different ways to market. And I was like, other businesses do commercials. I'm going to do a commercial. And he came to my crib in the bar and helped me shoot a commercial, bro. And I was just like, man, you should do this for more people, bro. Like, and the way we did it, I was like, bro, this is so dope. So people should do commercials for their products locally.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, man, he was someone who I was like, you got to find the right people who got the quality of talent, but also like the character that you mesh with. And he was just one of those guys, man. He really was.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And he dropped the project too with him, and I think that's his brother, the dude Keenan.
Oh yeah, they're not blood brothers,
but they're tight.
Yeah, because he used to live at that spot too, man.
Okay,
but they go way back, man. Shout out my boy Keenan.
That was a pretty dope project too.
Yeah, they
didn't even try to promote it. They just dropped it, but that shit was.
They got that chemistry, man. I remember because that was how I got introduced to Keenan. Was he would be over working with Bam on music, and I go in there, and then we started being cool. But yeah. Me and him are still cool to this day.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Yeah. So give me your like as far as you being a producer, like what would be your dream artist to be on to spit something on one of your beats?
Oh, okay. That's okay. It'd probably be some females.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to say, I have one name that came in my head, but I'm going to say another one too. Damn, this is a good question. So I think just because of style, like Trav and Playboy,
okay,
I think they would be able to fit just because of how they deliver their lyrics, it's like I think there's some similarities. So I feel like they could hop on and do it interesting.
Yeah, just to make sure, you talking about Travis Scott and Playboi Carti?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they would be fun. But I actually, there's a bunch of underground people like Lucky and this guy named Icy Twat. Some of those guys, those two guys, I think I would enjoy getting in a booth with. But outside of that, for girls, I actually, you know the chick from Paramore? Her name's Hayley Williams.
Haley Williams. From where?
Paramore.
From Paramore.
It's like a punk band. But she's like a hybrid artist because she grew up in Mississippi singing in like churches.
Oh shit.
So she got a little bit of like that black soul in her, but she's like the palest white girl you'll see. But and the reason why she sticks out to me because we have like the same birthday too. But she's just super talented. And I always wanted to work with someone who has like more of like a vocal range like that. Yeah. But can still put it in like it's kind of like the guy from Queens too. Like those artists, it's like they're so big because I feel like I try to do like really big sounding things. Right. I feel like they have the vocals to match that. I think that we could I can do the most ambitious things with those artists. Right. So. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah, that was real big right there. I wasn't expecting that. And so I'm gonna read these comments because it's funny. Because I think that might be the same Enrique. I ain't gonna lie, the one
that'd be crazy.
He said we may be the same person, and then he said, "Yeah, man, no next second is promised. It will definitely motivate you." And then he said, "Your promo and marketing is still fire. I follow you on IG." And he talking about you, so that's
hell yeah.
He really might be the same.
Man, I swear. I'm trying to remember what that cat's last name was.
His eyes was light. Did he have some light brown eyes?
I don't know. I don't remember because he was the one I know. He was light skinned, but he used to have like
dreads,
thin eyes. He had the fade too, man. But he was like a Mobile cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think he went to
that ain't him.
He went to Blunt.
He from the Hain. He from Hain Street.
Okay.
Pensacola.
You said Hain?
Yeah.
Okay.
He from the Hain.
Man, that's my area, bro.
Oh yeah, that's where he from.
Yeah, man. Okay, damn.
Nah, for sure. So now let me flip it. Now from an artist standpoint, from you being an artist, who would be a producer that you would love to be on one of their tracks?
Man, recently, you know what? I just thought about two other. I think Thug would also be a person I'd add to your first question.
Young Thug?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Thug.
But as far as the reverse, Kanye, Weezy out of here, and Turbo, and then Travis Scott. Okay. Even though he's got his whole his public image has been tainted.
You fucking with Travis Scott, ain't it?
Like that was what he was doing. I think that was very inspiring to me because it was just like it was kind of moody. Yeah, and it was big and sonically it sounded different. And those are things that I think I do a lot. So I feel like we'd have similar fan bases. And he's also like a Kanye baby. Like I feel like me and him are like kindred spirits in artist world because we wanted to do something as innovative as Kanye, but also do it in our own spin. Right. And all the rage shit that he does, but everyone knows I'm hype as shit on fucking stage. So I felt like I think that's why just not from a character standpoint, but from an artist standpoint, he would be somebody for sure.
Okay, that's dope. That's definitely dope. So, all right, we're about to go back to sports.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk, because football season about to start.
Yes,
Who is your college team? Who is your pro teams in football?
So, I kind of had to break up with sports.
Oh, shit.
But I'm always like a part of me. It's like an ex. And it's like a first love, like your first time. We're always going to have a connection. So, if I had, other than South Alabama, because I went there, I'm an alum, the Miami Hurricanes were my team, bro. Because when I was a Jet and I was hooping, I wanted to play football, and they was the team, bro.
It's the U.
Yes, yeah. And which is so different because everybody I was around was like Gators and Knowles.
Right.
And Alabama. But the way they played was that's the kind of passion that I was that's how I want to play.
Yeah.
So the U was definitely in my college team. For sports, I really is more so on players. So like,
Okay.
I think I was still legit when like those '90s Bulls were coming up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, I was really on players.
All
I was
right.
really just on players. So I think I used to be big on LT in the league. So I was kind of going for the Chargers, and I was born in California, so I was like, I fuck with
Okay.
the Chargers, and I still to this day I still got like I fuck with the Chargers. But outside of that, I ain't really got a professional team. I used to like watching Kobe,
Yeah.
the Lakers and shit. But yeah, I don't really got a pro team.
You don't got a pro team in none of the sports.
Nah, man,
You
not
just
really.
you follow players,
I
but
just
you follow the players that come from college, so you watch them all the way up.
If I like the player, if they inspire me, I'm riding with them wherever they go. You know what I'm saying? Because, I grew up around here, and it was just like we didn't really have professional teams around here.
Right.
So it was like it
You
wasn't
had
in
to follow the players.
unless your household was like on that, which my household wasn't. Like, we just like my dad. He reps the Cavaliers because they're from Cleveland and Ohio State.
Mhm.
But I was a Florida kid. I was like, I broke ties with Ohio when I moved down here. I was like, bro, I don't know nothing about Ohio no more. I'm a Florida boy now. So I was like, what I'm going to look like repping Ohio State down here. The Cavs down here. It's like, if I root for a team, it's going to be a Florida team.
Nah, for sure. Man, it's funny, though, because there's a lot of Buckeyes fans down here.
Oh, my God. We talk about it all the time, bro. My brother wears Ohio State Buckeye shit in public a lot. And he always gets someone to say, OH.
Yeah.
And you go, oh. I be like, bruh.
You're like, in Florida, really?
Bro, they down the snowbirds, bro. Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Man, so who's shooting your videos now? Who shot the last one?
So I took a shift to like how I do my video, or I call it like content now. Like I don't even think in like a music video perspective anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just because everyone's just on some short form content. And I was just like, I just make content related videos. And as far as shooting it, for most of this year, it was just me and my phone. And then I had a partner I met named Quinn, shout out Agent Q, who I met at a Calliope. I always fuck up this name. Calliope. It's this recording studio owned by this guy, but he has to have like these artists, creatives, networking events. Yeah. So I would go to them, and I met her there, and I was actually looking for a director kind of person, because I was like, man, I can shoot stuff, I got ideas, I'm active, but that's not my strong suit to be like the visualizer all the time. Right. So she's been helping me direct, and we did a lot of stuff, content on my IG with just my phone, my iPhone, and then just recently, the reason why this project's called Next Level. Tie it all back. I got a little more funds, so I can invest into some more high quality people. So I still haven't solidified like a permanent person. There is a person who is editing some of the stuff we're shooting now, but they're kind of like more amateur. They're kind of just like, you give me an opportunity to like build my skills, and I work with them. But like AJ the musician shot some of my content last time. It was my first time. AJ. Yeah, that's my bro. My boy Eddie, who does content content by year.
I'm thinking, I'm sorry to cut you off. You got to call him by his director name. What's AJ the musician's director name?
Oh, he got a director name?
Yeah, when he shoot it, it pop up, it say
A
Major.
Major
Films.
Oh, yeah. I never asked him about that, too, but I haven't seen that. I was like, he's got a production of video company now. He's like, it's like a separate wing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But, yeah, he shot my last stuff, and, I'm still trying to – I actually met some people Saturday night from the city. I'm forgetting their names. I met so many people that night. But there's some people who, like, Dusty and them have worked with, and some other people I've worked with I'm going to start reaching out to and seeing, because – that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do this year, is like there's like a little upper echelon and artists and creatives that I haven't really known in the city yet. I've done a lot of the underground people and people coming up and in other areas, but like you mentioned, what's his name, the producer, Spades. People like them who I've been hearing about, I've never really met a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I met Big Bone a long time ago.
Shout out to Big Bone.
But, like, I haven't really spent a lot of time with him. There's a couple other people who people talk about all the time. I was like, I haven't really Evil G.
Evil G.
You know what I'm saying? All these names, and the video people the same way. Like, I'm trying to like network and connect with them and kind of see which ones would be good fits to work with too. So
Sounds good.
I think in the near future you'll see me kind of collabing with some of them.
That's good. How did you link up with my boys down in Mobile, Zaire, and the lab?
Hey, shout out to Lab, man. Literally, it was off of the art. So I saw them. I wanted to do this next level freestyle and a performance kind of thing like that. So I've been looking at which one to do. And I've been tapping into some people getting prices and seeing setups and kind of deciding which one I'm going to do it on. And I really liked the way the lighting and everything looked in theirs. And even though I was like, oh, they're kind of new, it looks like, I was like, but I like, my thing is the art is the main thing.
Right.
Like, I don't care, I care, but I don't care as much if like status and like the names and the credits and all that, who I'm working with. I want the art to be good. And I felt like for what I wanted to do, that was like the best opportunity to do it. So I reached out and we talked numbers. And at the time, I really couldn't, like, it wasn't in the budget to do it.
Right.
And then he had a special go. And I saw the special because I'm following him. And then I was like, bro, tap me, I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah.
So then I rolled out there and we did it. And I brought some peoples out there. And then he hopped on it too. But yeah, I got to shake hands with them. I got to touch base with, you know, what they're doing and ways we can collaborate. And super talented, man. It's like they're like a family, like legit like cousins and like stuff like that who just like work together. So I'm still, our relationship is fresh, but I hope to be doing some stuff with them, you know, soon, man. Definitely at some point, because they got some talent for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man, they do a lot. You know, he shoot movies.
I know. That's why I was saying. He showed me that shit.
Everything.
And I was like, damn, bro. And he was like managing and he was like photographer. I was like, bro. Those are the cats I really fuck with because it's like you wearing a bunch of hats, but you do them all at a good high level.
Right.
And that's like the space that I'm trying to be in.
Yeah, he actually mastered a few things instead of being a jack of all trades.
Yeah, man.
He mastered them shits.
And I was like, wow. I was so impressed. I was like, bro, you got a good head on your shoulders, man. If anything I can do support, I'm a support. So
yeah, I'm
definitely going to push his name out there.
Nah, for sure. I seen how you looked at me when I said that. You like,
I was like, woo, that's a new connect. I don't even know because like people talk about it. Some good dude talked to me about it that last Saturday about how like Mobile and Pensacola people want there to be more collaboration.
Oh yeah, man.
And like I've seen people start to do it.
We way too close to not. I know. It.
And you know, I saw Blake do some stuff with a Mobile rapper, and I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm about to reach across and find the person who best fits me doing some stuff with them. But yeah, man, we all should be like a little bit more, at least on the creative space. We should be working together, man, because there's some. I feel like we're just like one big area, you know.
Yeah.
We're just the Gulf Coast.
Really?
Just the Panhandle.
Really,
bro,
though.
For real. It's like culturally we're all like the
it's
same,
45 minutes. Like, we really like all of that.
We really like cousins, bro. Like, we're in the same family. We just like cousins.
Yep. We just slid over the Alabama line. We in Florida.
Yeah. For real, man.
For sure. Shout out to Mobile, though.
Hell yeah.
I've been having a lot of Mobile artists starting to come this way. Shout out to Superstar J. You was one of the first, man. PB Pluto, Big Mill. Then I had Bianca Clark. I had BZ Vandross up in here. So Mobile really been tapping in. I'm looking to get some more Mobile artists up in here.
Mobile, tap in, man. We got love for y'all, man. Come fuck with us.
Nah, for sure. For sure. So I was gonna talk about this as far as the sports go, because I'm a Washington Commanders fan.
Okay.
And I really hate saying Commanders. I'm gonna just say the Redskins. I'm gonna just keep it real with myself.
It's crazy, man. Yeah,
I get mad every time I say Commanders and shit. But our guy Terry McLaurin, who actually came out of Ohio State. Hey. Shout out to the Buckeyes for that one. We needed that.
They produced some killers for sure.
Yeah, man, he was holding out on us, and I'm looking at our owners like, give him the bread. We need, bro.
Man,
we need, bro. With the offense that we got, we need, bro. Pay this man.
Weren't y'all like on the brink of like making a run? Didn't y'all make the playoffs or something last year?
Yeah, we was We made it to the NFC Championship, but we just lost. We lost to Philly, and Philly went to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because I think I was hearing about that. That was a crazy run, man.
Yeah, man. Our run was wild. A lot of we had a lot of shit, a lot of games that we won in like the last few seconds, all in a row. I was like, damn, bro.
Hey, man.
Heart attack kids, but
That's gotta be exciting for this year, though.
what?
gotta be
Man,
exciting.
as a true Redskin fan, it has damn near been 2 decades since I could talk shit.
Yeah.
So best believe I'm popping my shit.
man. So I'm trying to remember when was the
I ain't
last
talk
time
no
there was a
shit.
team that we was like, y'all gotta watch out for them Redskins.
I ain't talked shit since Sean Taylor got killed.
Man, yeah.
That's how long it's been, bro.
Who was the fucking quarterback? Y'all used to have Satana Moss, I think, was on that team. Clinton Portis was on the team.
Yeah,
before.
bro. I can't remember none of the quarterbacks during that time.
Yeah, man.
That
That's always been like the thing, man. The quarterback situation.
Yeah.
I was going through them.
Yep. But the last quarterback I remember from back then was Brad Johnson, and then he ended up going to Tampa and winning the Super Bowl after we got rid of him.
I remember Brad.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'll take that back. What's guy name that played for Atlanta now? We had him.
Cousins?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
He was over there for a little bit.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins was rocking with us. Yep.
Man, but y'all in a tough division, man. Like,
Yeah.
the Eagles over there.
They over there running shit. They got a pipeline to Alabama. I don't know what they got going on. They got Alabama linemen, receivers.
It's just Alabama 2.0.
What the pipeline is going on, and then Georgia. I'm like, bro, y'all got Georgia and Alabama D linemen.
That's crazy.
What the hell, man? That's too crazy. I'm excited about college though, because this year Alabama played Florida State first, and people think Florida State a slouch. I ain't gonna lie. Their defense looked pretty good last year.
Man, if they're like most Florida teams, you could be in for a hell of a fight on any day with a Florida team. If they stay focused, if a Florida team is focused, if they really feel like, they believe they can win and they compete in it, you won't know it's like a 0-17.
Exactly.
You will never know, bro, because the record, don't let the record fool you, bro. Some of them boys are studs for sure, man.
And let me let you know something, like, it ain't the Nick Saban Alabama that's over there. Like,
yeah. They kind of more susceptible.
That Nick Saban era over. Like, y'all armor can be pierced. For real.
Man, if that's a week 1 game, that's gonna be crazy around here.
That's week 1.
That's gonna be crazy around here, man.
You know it is.
People gonna be outside, man, for that game.
That shit gonna be so crazy, bro. And then shit, Miami, we play fucking Notre Dame. We played Notre Dame first. I said, oh my God, we started all right week 1.
Week 1's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So it's gonna be real exciting, man. Man, you gotta give me a prediction though. We gotta do this early.
Yeah.
Football season hasn't started. Who going to the Super Bowl?
Man, if I had to bet money on who's going to the Super Bowl, it's gonna be the Cleveland Browns. No, I'm just joking. Shador's taking them to the
Man.
I'm probably gonna have to bet money that the Chiefs are gonna be there. So that's the AFC.
Oh shit! You think they on get back right now?
Yeah, man. If I was a betting man, I would bet money on Mahomes, man. And what's Reed over there, man? They got a system.
Man, they ain't had no damn O-line last year. They was getting Philly was all over them.
Yeah, and I feel like that was like the one time you're gonna see them really be like weak at something, because it's like I feel like good teams, good coaches are really good at adjusting. Mm-hmm. So if they couldn't fix it during the season, they targeted that shit in the off season, bro. So they definitely gonna probably be AFC if I had to bet. And then for the NFC, man, I feel like, and I ain't deep in the football world, so y'all don't crucify me for saying this, but I'm gonna put the money on the Eagles. I think the Lions, people have been talking about them a lot, and there's a lot of belief in that team. But I think as far as experience, it's like I'll put money on experience on when you got two good teams going at it. And I feel like the Eagles, man, they definitely like tested. They battle tested.
They always exciting to watch, but it's like something about playoff. When it's playoff time, like you said, that's when that experience come into play. Because playoff like you'll have a better chance beating Kansas City in the regular season. But when it's playoff time,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's a
whole different team.
Because if I was really going like who I would think just off of like team, I would probably put the Ravens over the Chiefs because I'm like with Lamar and Henry there.
Right.
I was like, what was that? Their first year?
Healthy? Yeah.
Like the year 2 was the real. Like if they did good on year 1, you'd be like, man, year 2 they're gonna be. They know each other. They got a better chemistry.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, they probably going to be the team to beat. But
I'm going to tell you, man, Lamar keep getting to the same spot.
Yeah. That's why.
Something got to happen for – I felt like last year was supposed to be his year, man. But, of course, one of his top receivers got hurt. And it was just a whole bunch of – I don't know. He got a curse somewhere in the playoffs where he just don't play how he been playing.
It's unfortunate too, man. It's unfortunate because it's like he's probably one of the most talented dudes I didn't see in a long time.
Nah, for sure.
And you're like, man, like you almost want him to ring because you're like, you are so good. You got to get one. It's like a Dan Marino.
Gotta get one, bro.
You gotta get one.
Don't Marino yourself like that.
Yeah, man. It's just like because I feel the same way about Marino, bro. Marino was just so good. You're like, damn, he didn't get one.
He didn't get one, bro.
And you like the guy.
Marino was that dude.
And Lamar is that guy.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man. But it's sports, man. You got to earn the shit.
So you saying this about to be a whole rerun of last year?
I think so,
Kansas City and Philly going back to duke it out.
Hold on, is Taylor Swift still dating the Kelsey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they gonna be in it, man.
For ratings alone.
It's a conspiracy theory. You gotta have a conspiracy theory living out here, man. Everybody got it, man. See, it's all about money.
Anything, man. We got one more, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Who you think gonna win out of Bud Crawford and Canelo, and Canelo in boxing?
Man, my instincts is telling me Crawford.
Decision or stoppage?
I think it's gonna be a decision. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of risking it for there to be stoppage, but I definitely feel like Crawford, I'm giving him the edge because I feel like he's more motivated.
Yeah.
I feel like he will go for it a little bit more than Canelo will. Canelo is probably a little more comfortable, and he's like, I done been the dude. I'm at the top. Like, I done a lot.
Yeah.
Beating Crawford, I don't think it's like a big thing for him.
Right.
But I think
so he might not be up for it like Crawford gonna be up.
Like in the fight, I feel like Crawford's gonna take more risk and it's gonna get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I agree with you.
Okay.
I've been Bud Crawford. I was Bud Crawford even when he fought Errol Spence and everybody was against me. I was like, Bud gonna drop him. I was like, I'm telling you, that's the only Bud gonna drop him. But I'm with you on Bud probably decision. I really feel like he needs to at least knock Canelo down once for it to be convincing.
Yeah.
Convincingly so it don't just go to the judges and be based off of them. You're gonna have to like have some rounds where it's convincingly beat the shit out of him during that round.
For the legacy I think he's going for, he definitely needs that. You got to put him on his ass one time at least.
At least once. I ain't even never seen Canelo.
I know.
On his ass, so you do that.
That's why.
You know what I'm saying?
It stamps him.
Yeah, that definitely stamps him. So shout out to Bud, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that fight for sure, man. You know about Shakur Stevenson and them? You know what that is in boxing?
Yeah. I know a little bit about them. They were, I'm trying to think. Was that the one whose dad is also? No.
Mm-mm.
That's another dude. I think it's with an H. But Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, you talking about Haney?
Yeah. The Haney's.
Devin and Bill Haney.
Yeah. And then it's, I remember Eric Spence. But okay, I know the name. If I gotta see the face.
Yeah. So Shakur Stevenson is he kind of like over there with Bud Crawford, but he's light skinned, Got a little short afro or whatnot.
Oh, hold on, no, that's Javante.
Nah, he ain't as short as Javante. However, he been calling out Javante, and now Javante going to do the other shit, like getting $100 million to fight Jake Paul type shit. But Shakur, he's about to fight Teofimo Lopez.
Is that the little pit bull? Hispanic
Well,
dude?
Pitbull is Pitbull Cruz, but
That's Cruz.
Yeah,
Cruz.
Pitbull Cruz, yeah, man, yeah, you know something, something.
Listen. Me and boxing have we're like a low key dating.
Yeah,
Like I throw in a lot of boxing shit when I'm working out, when I want to like get any inspiration. I wanted to box for the longest time. I just couldn't do all the sports I wanted to do. But I've always looked at boxing as like one of my favorite sports to like watch, for sure. Like I watch old boxing.
yeah.
Like my favorite thing to do when I want to like get in my mode to like grind is put on my boy Roberto Duran, put on some Sugar Ray Leonard, like those four kings.
Yeah.
That's like the era.
Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler.
Yeah, and then
Tommy Hearns.
Yep. I watched them.
They all fought each other.
I know.
And all of them outcomes was different as hell. I'm like, what?
And then Manny and Roy. Like I watch a lot of Manny Pacquiao stuff, a lot of Roy stuff. So yeah, man, I'm always watching the boxing stuff. I probably pay more attention to the boxing than I do to some of the other sports, believe it or not.
True. Like I grew up. One of my dad's favorite boxers was James Toney, and then that's how I ran into Roy Jones, was him fighting and beating James Toney.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this dude? And I'm all young. I'm like, I don't know, Dad. He about to beat your boxer. Like,
man, that was a moment, bro.
Yeah, that was definitely a moment, man. I'm like, I watched the press conferences and all of that, like with my pops. So it was like, the only what I remember Roy saying was, I'm gonna teach that lesson. So I always be saying that shit like in my Roy Jones voice. I'm gonna teach that lesson.
Oh, shout out Roy, man. Boy, Roy was on their ass in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
That's come for everybody.
Man, that man won so many divisions and then won the heavyweight championship.
I know, man.
My boy retired right then. Unarguably the GOAT.
Yeah, man. And he's still getting that mix, man, which I love.
But unarguably.
But yeah.
He retires after he won the heavyweight championship. Unarguably. Like, there's no debate.
And it's real cool to have that kind of athlete and figure in your community. I didn't play basketball against that dude. Like, he is not like an unreachable person. Like, and I really appreciate that because we have like this example. Like, if you are that good, if you're undeniable, you can get the recognition and value for whatever you're doing, even if you come from Pensacola. So like, it's good that we saw that in our lifetime, that we knew about it. Cause like, I feel that as motivation, even in the music, you know what I'm saying? Cause people go like, man, everyone talks about Pensacola being like this place. It's like, there's not a lot of hope or belief people can really make it bring attention to an artist down here.
Right.
Cause we don't really see it, but all it takes is that one. Mm-hmm. And if they can do it in boxing, man, I know that you can do it in anything, man. You can do it. So we'll see if I can be a part of that or if I can help someone do that. That's what I'm all about, man. I'm a community guy. So just to tie it back into the music, man, like anyone who want to tap in with me, who will talk to me, want to learn, like, you can literally pull up to my house and we can, like, you know what I'm saying, talk about collaborations. You can pick my brain, all that shit. There's a lot of artists who already do that on the low. You know what I'm saying? Just 'cause I'm not super public about all the things I do, but I'm here to help out everybody, bro. Like, I don't need to, I'm like with the sports, you know, I'm a point guard. Like, I don't need to eat all the food, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like eating with everybody.
You dish the rock.
You know what I'm saying? I want all of us to eat, you know? So I'm down to work with everybody. And if y'all know anybody I should be working with, please send them that information. I'll reach out, but I'm definitely trying to tap in with anyone who's really trying to do this shit, for sure.
Yeah, let them know where they can find you at on social media.
Yeah, so it's at MyBrothaVan on any social media. Brother with an A, not ER.
Hey, I made a mistake of searching your music. I was like, what the? Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Just like some other words. Just the A is the good, the ER is the wrong. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can
all words, y'all.
For real. But yeah, you can find me on IG, on TikTok, on YouTube. But the best place, honestly, is go to MyBrothaVan.com. That's where you can see some of the beats that, I send out beat packs. So if you want to get on that email list, you can sign up on there. There's some beats on MyBrothaVan.com. You can get some of the merch. I got some shit you can get press custom, or you can get some stuff from Amazon shipped to your door from the site. And then you can get exclusive music and see some other things. I've been adding some stuff to it and building out still. But yeah, MyBrothaVan.com is the best place. Tap in.
Damn, that's dope, man. Y'all
Yeah.
make sure y'all tap into the Chop Up Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. It's the one with the axe on there.
Yeah.
Make
Man,
sure
I wanted to ask you about the name too. I forgot to ask you. Like, what made y'all want to call it the Chop Up Podcast?
Man, what made us want to do that is me and Third World Digital, who shoots videos.
Yeah,
He's
I
part of
done met him a long time ago. I saw the painting over there, and I was like, is that the same dude? It's
Yeah,
gotta be.
that's him. So me and him was actually, he was shooting a video of mine, and after we shot the video, I was like, bro, I'm starting to get too old for this shit. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm just tired of, I don't even want to be the guy that's, in the front trying to be an artist anymore.
Yeah.
There's so much talent in this city, and they're so much younger, and I see them coming up, but they don't have no outlet or nothing like that. I was like, we need to come up with something where we like interviewing artists and like trying to get them exposure and stuff, just chopping it up. And I was like, we should call it the Chop Up.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. I figured it was something like that, but I was like, man, that looks cool. It's like it goes straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? People know exactly what this podcast is about. It's just
Right.
chopping it up.
We're gonna chop it up, and we strive to have the conversations to make it where it's like the artist is actually comfortable, bro. Like you seen some interviews where people just be like uncomfortable, like they not even really being their self type shit, but we take the time out to do like at least a little bit of research to know something about you before.
Which I
we
appreciate
start
that
asking
too.
you questions, because we don't want it to be generic and cookie cutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we trying to pick your brain. I bring up something like you might not have known. Somebody know you looking like, damn, how you know that?
Hell yeah. It really humanizes all that, and it, like you said, it makes people more comfortable too.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, man, you know what? Before we get out of here, I got a question I just thought about, because another podcast does that.
Okay.
If there was a guest that you would like to get in here from the city that you haven't got in here yet, who would that be?
Roy Jones.
Roy?
That's it. Hey, that's on the bucket list.
That's on the bucket. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to help y'all get that, man. I'm gonna try
For
to help
sure.
that, man.
For sure. I want to get Roy Jones right here.
If anyone listening out there, y'all heard it, man. Help
Roy.
us out. Help us
Roy.
get Big Roy, man.
And that junk got to be like how we doing it, chopping it up for real. Like, it can't be no, hey, you can't ask me this. Nah, we got to really like kick it. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, because from a fan standpoint, like, I got millions of questions.
I was gonna
like,
say, man, we could really use a conversation from that dude, man. Just like a real chop up.
yeah. And he's somebody that you could talk to not only about boxing. I mean, I don't, because people done beat him over the head with all the boxing shit.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
bruh, boxing, rap, you know what I'm saying? Him having a label,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, like, just talking about Pensacola as a whole and how you got people saying Pensacola in the house.
Yeah.
You made sure that you put the city on the map by saying that, even though it was athletes before.
And I really want to
That
know,
made
like,
it out.
what he's looking to do now.
Yeah.
Like, what's your goals now, man?
That's why we need him here, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, I know that'll
We
be
gotta
dope,
make
but
it
that's
happen, man.
him. But that's one. And if I had to think of somebody else I would want on here, and this is music. I haven't got him yet, but I love to interview Lil Dale.
Man, I met him one time.
Yeah,
man.
I love to interview Dale, man.
Yeah, man. That seemed doable, man.
Yeah.
I seen him at the studio one time, man. AJ was like, bro, you need to work with him. He was really like saying like he would like some of my production.
He different. He's starting to make that.
I listened
type
to one
music
of his songs, man. It's probably down to my likes, but it's, man, there was when I went through his music, I was like, oh, I didn't expect this song.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
he
it was my
got a
favorite
few
song
joints
on.
like that where you're like, oh shit, all right.
Yeah, man.
Way
Shout out
different.
Dale, man. Yeah, I'm hoping to link with him too, man. Dale, if you out there, man, tap in, man.
Yeah, I know you're gonna hear this. I'm gonna clip this shit.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I'm gonna clip this shit, but you know, like I said, you also follow us on Instagram, the
Yes,
Chop
sir.
Up Podcast. On Facebook, we are the Chop Up Podcast LLC, and on TikTok, cause I be forgetting to plug our TikTok shit in
Plug
there,
the
and I
TikTok.
promise y'all I'm gonna share more shit on there, man. The Chop Up Podcast LLC as well on there. Y'all make sure y'all check us out. Man, I gotta go back to this big move shit on our exit, man.
Let's get it.
So I'm definitely about to play that joint again, man. But till next time, y'all tune in, man. This is the Chop Up Podcast
For the
My
Claire.
Brother Van,
For the Claire.
and we out.
You never heard of my brother, man? Man, that was cool, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I'm moving different. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I balled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
I dedicate this one to everybody trying to pump me the other day, man. I come in peace, but I'm always ready for war. My nigga, what's up? Don't care if you tough. I ain't a killer, but don't turn me up. I stay with a gun like I'm on my fun. Be on your head like I'm lining you up. When she on the cup, get nasty as fuck. She calling me Addy, I'm keeping her up. I'm just like a plug, my thumb in the butt. This girl is a squirrel, I gave her one nut. They see how I'm blessed, they wanna be me. Look at her fit, her swag is elite. She like my little maid, her tummy to clean. Been in the gym like I'm an athlete. I'm up with the clan, I did this for us. I don't give a damn, and ran out of bucks. My mama been praying, I put down the drugs while I'm in the club. Hype. Fortune Ave made it flip. Got some hoes in this bitch. Strike a pose, take a pic, get a check my allergies. Cause she cold peanut butter. She said my bag ain't enough. Add some O's to that shit. I'm finna swag on a butt. She don't know who I is. I live in Dicker downtown. You should come take a trip, yeah. They turn their back when I ain't have shit, but I kept going when the rest I'm quit. Now I got big gun with a whole lot of clips. Keep shooting my shot when things gon' hit. MJ with the same, put him out, revenge to the L's and the left to the stack. These wins celebrating in the club to his grandpa rip. Like I'm from New York, screaming something I did.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Just do it.
Stop fucking waiting, Glenn. It's your time. Go back in on these niggas. Loud, yeah, I'm trying to knock the doors on that bitch. I just could turn a couple clothes into a whole lot of fits. And every fall I dust it off and then I go at it again. Why you ain't done a damn thing but talk a whole